Like buyer's remorse, Myers remorse.
Is that the title of this episode?
I think it is. Damn, we are really good at this
man.
journalism shit.
Gibby, you're the college football expert, so why don't you give your synopsis on Urban Meyer and everything?
This is moments where I wish Jordan would call in, but you're on the phone, so we can't do that. But he'll get this will get to him. So I think it was the perfect time for him to step away. I also know that Cliff Kingsbury signed on to be USC's offensive coordinator, and that is huge. If Clancy stays on, he's good, but I just really wish they would just stick to either running a 4-3 or a 3-4, and not that bullshit amoeba defense they got where their defensive linemen don't get enough sacks or enough pressures, and it's just a waste. Because they have too much talent on that defense to suck the way they fucking do, and to give up all the big plays they gave up. Shout out to Amon Marshall actually having one of the lowest. He gave up the least amount of yards per catch, and he probably won't be an All-American. Actually, got to look up see if they finished the awards, but we do know that Kyler Murray, essentially won AP Player of the Year. He was voted for that. But more in this Meyer situation, Ryan O'Day has a team. It's just the right time to step down. And honestly, he's finally doing what he's doing with Dwayne Haskins that should have been done more with JT Barrett. Like, Ohio State just needs to be a passing offense that can turn around and pound the rock. But they have two NFL running backs in J.K. Dobbins and Mike Weber. So, yeah. And those cats easily could have both rushed for 1,000 yards this year, but I think they'll figure that out. Yeah, they lost Bosa, but they have NFL talent even on a bad defense. So when it comes to Ohio State, especially... Huh?
I mean, I guess what I really want to know is, since we are Talking Head podcast, like, where is Urban Meyer going to go in the next 2 years?
I'm telling you, you can end up at USC. We were talking about it off air with Bruce and Michael. I was like, bro, imagine he just ends
makes sense
at USC.
And that would make sense.
Where else you gonna go?
Fire Clay Helton, give him 1 year, give Urban Meyer a year off, and then get him.
And Cliff Kingsbury can't be mad because it's like Urban Meyer's a coaching god. You just stay here. Cliff, stay here and be the coach in waiting for like 5 years. Because you went from Texas Tech to USC. You actually leveled up. Master these Pac-12 offenses.
How about Oregon?
Nah, because Cristobal is doing a good job in Oregon.
How about Michigan?
He would never cross that line. That's like asking, would you have sex with your sister?
Really?
Yes.
Urban Meyer wouldn't cross that line?
Bro, if he went to Michigan, no. It wouldn't happen. No. I'm huh? Gus Malzahn has naked pictures of everyone and is hustling Auburn. So no. By the way, Kelly Bryant decided to go to Mizzou, the Clemson transfer instead of Auburn. He's going to Mizzou.
So outside of USC, where would you put Urban Meyer's?
LSU once they fire Coach Orgeron. LSU once they fire Coach Orgeron.
Okay.
And that would take all he could be there forever. Because he'll get a quarterback to LSU and they will love him forever. Because all LSU
you think he wants that Nick Saban smoke once a year?
I think he wants to make Nick Saban his bitch and then retire. That's the only reason why Nick Saban's been this dominant, bro. Think about it.
Florida State?
Nah, by the way, Willie Taggart really got a raw deal. The fact that there are people on that campus putting racist memes up of him being lynched and hung. Yeah, shit that only black coaches go through. And as you alluded to it in the early iterations of this podcast.
How about the U? Oh my God.
Mark Richt is kind of just coaches his way out of jobs. It's kind of sad. But Urban Meyer can't go back to Florida. You know he can't go back to Florida. They agreed. Stay out of Florida. Go to Ohio.
Are you sure we're not past the statute of limitations?
And he can't go to Connecticut either. He can't go coach UConn because we know about that. We're not going to talk about that. Do I need to bring up UConn and why he can't go coach at UConn?
So what's his third team?
Boise State if Brian Harsin gets a better offer. I could see
He's
him.
not going to Boise State.
Boise State gets 4-star recruits now, bro. Routinely.
He's
3
not
or 4
going
star
to Boise
recruits.
State.
He went to Utah. He was at Utah. Why there would be no pressure?
But that was on his come up. Boise State is not going to give him $20 million a year.
He don't need it. He could be doing it for the good of his heart. So I just want to return to my Mountain West roots.
You just talked about Urban Meyer. Come on, bro.
I mean, then I would say a Pac-12 school, either USC,
Michigan State.
No, D'Antoni is a god there. They're never gonna get rid of D'Antoni. I think. I heard apparently Alabama's offensive coordinator. I forget his name off the top of my head. Black dude. Yeah, Alabama has like a black offensive coordinator. I didn't even know that. He's gonna accept the job to be the head coach at Maryland, which he's from Maryland, so that's perfect. It's a perfect fit. But I would have to say it'd either be somewhere big like USC, LSU could lure him away. I wouldn't say a Big 12 school because it's just, I mean, it would be a nice fit, but I'm trying to see because Kansas State's head coach retired again. Bill Snyder, he retired again, but you're not going to coach at Kansas State. Texas is taken. Texas is taken. So
Baylor?
No, Matt Rule got them to 6-6 in the first bowl, and they're bowl eligible. So he's not going anywhere, and he's cleaning up the program.
Colorado?
No, they already hired a guy. They already hired somebody. I can't remember their name though.
So pretty much you're just standing for him to go to USC.
It's either USC, LSU, or where else? Where else is he gonna go, bro? Somewhere in the ACC?
I don't know.
Where's he gonna go? Where's he gonna go in the ACC that's worth it? He can't go to Florida. He can't go to Florida. I told you. He can't go to Florida. Florida's out. Stop saying Florida. Stop saying any state near Florida. He's not going to Virginia Tech. Justin Fuentes is doing a pretty good job there. Try again. You see?
I don't know, man. I've given you like literally 25 teams.
I'm overlooking so many regions because they're not even worth mentioning.
Cal?
No. Justin Wilcox just got an extension until 2023. He had their defense. He's improved Cal's defense leaps and bounds every year. And he's starting to get better athletes there. So watch out for Cal, because Gerald Alexander, former Boise State great safety, is their DB's coach. And you know,
Vegas Raiders?
No, man. Urban Meyer, I told you, he's either coming out one last time for USC. No.
The Bengals?
No. There's no point in Urban Meyer coaching again.
The Dolphins?
Bro, stop. I told you he can't go to Florida. Jeez.
He could go pro.
Are you drunk? Are you drunk this week? Are you Patron Pete this week? Are you Patron Pete this week?
All right, man. Fuck it. I'm over it. Next topic.
Because let's be honest, like it's either USC, LSU, or Bupkis. There's not much. There's nowhere else for him to really go. Huh?
Pitt?
No, Pitt's not a national contender like that. You're just reaching for straws because you don't really watch college football.
No, I'm just reaching for people who are desperate to get a winning coach and who
they can't afford him. Pitt can't afford him. Try again. You're getting warmer. You're getting warmer.
Aren't they a private university?
They're the ACC. They're in the ACC.
think they're a private university though.
Don't matter. They're in the ACC.
That means they got money.
That means they're not beating Clemson. They lost 42-10. Dabo Swinney, oh, that's his trap. Try again. Georgia, maybe? Not even Georgia. No, not Georgia. Georgia Tech, Paul Johnson retired, one of the greatest head coaches in their school history. He also had Calvin Johnson, so there's that. Calvin Johnson came out of that offense, and Demaryius Thomas.
All right, next topic, man. Speaking of coaches who are leaving,
go for it.
The world's tiniest violin is playing for Mike McCarthy right now, as he got fired, and one of his assistants, I forget his first name, Moss, was a head coaching candidate a few years ago. He's been on the staff since like 2001.
Winston Moss.
Winston Moss. There you go. He was let go after pretty much saying the team needs a real leader to lead them to a Super Bowl, to lead Aaron Rodgers and company to the Super Bowl, which I guess people kind of interpreted it as a diss on Aaron Rodgers, saying that he's not a leader, that he needs a coach or something like that. Whatever the case was, he was also fired this week. So what do you make of that whole situation happening in Green Bay?
It was long overdue. Honestly.
Yeah, man. They needed a culture change.
And no, Urban Meyer won't coach the Green Bay Packers.
No,
he won't be coaching at Wisconsin. He won't be coaching at Wisconsin either. And no, he can't coach at UCF.
Green Bay might not be a bad fit for him.
Shut up. Stop it.
Kind of like a college town.
No, they're not.
They're kind of like a college team.
No, they're not.
I mean, they're a publicly owned team. That's kind of like, football boosters.
And do you want the surge in crime on the team to go up? Everywhere Urban Meyer's been, have there not been a stupid amount of legal issues? Cats getting accused of whatever. Everywhere Urban Meyer's gone, except maybe Utah.
I don't know. Maybe maybe Herb might find a running back for them instead of them chasing the ghost of Amon Green.
Wait, Amon Green went. He went to Nebraska, and then
no, I'm saying.
Yeah, I thought you were going to say Dorsey Levens.
I'm saying Green Bay hasn't had a running back since Amon Green.
They had Dorsey Levens and they had Ryan Grant. Ryan Grant played at Notre Dame. Okay, damn. The slander. Honestly,
Ryan Grant was good for like a season and a half.
Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if somebody poached, I think it's Eric Bieniemy, the Chiefs offensive coordinator. Finally got a shot as an offensive coordinator. I wouldn't be surprised if somebody poached him. Because you poach him, that dude has the blueprint for Mahomes and how to stop him. All you need is a quarterback to do the same thing, pump some lifeblood into Aaron Rodgers and that offense. He has the receivers, Valdez Scantling, Equanimeous St. Brown, Devontae Adams, Randall Cobb, I think Geronimo Ellison. Like, they're deep at receiver. They have guys who can get down there and make plays. I think I would go for that hire. I'm like, look, you just need to be like this. I'll give you your shot with the Packers. You just need to fix the offense. Fix the offense. Fix the defense by just getting younger up front at linebacker, because they're probably going to move Clay Matthews because he makes too much money and doesn't produce anything. I think Nick Perry went on IR, and they're probably going to get better help at it. Like, Oren Burks is good, but they're probably going to move him outside.
I could see Josh McDaniels going there.
No, Josh McDaniels is going to be the Patriots head coach in waiting. But I'm saying for a hot new hire, I would pick the Chiefs head. I'd pick the Chiefs offensive coordinator.
I could see him going to the Packers.